Welcome to Skypodcast.
A Spotify exclusive. All right.
And we're back. And love, you had something in mind to tell me today.
Ang ganda-ganda mo. Alam mo ba
I
yun?
know. Thank
Parang
you
blooming
so much.
ka. Parang kang teenager ulit.
Wow, bakit mo nasabi yun, love?
Parang totoo
Ano
naman
gusto
talaga.
mo? Ano gusto mo?
Actually,
Sports
love,
car?
parang kulang ako ng kotse. Kailangan ko ng kotse.
You know what? Our relationship is so, I guess, different from other people because we don't really compliment each other
We don't?
as much.
We do. We don't.
But in different ways. It's not physical.
We don't compliment much on the physical, but we do compliment each other a lot on other aspects.
On other aspects, definitely. Like, oh, I'm
Yes.
so proud of you. Oh, you're so good at this. You're so good at that. But
Yeah.
physically, we don't know.
Gusto mo?
Yeah.
Alam mo yung eyes mo. Love.
Every day, ha? Kailangan.
Wait. Nasisilaw ako. Nagtitwinkle yung eyes mo. Oh, shh. I can't
You
look
know
at
why?
you. I can't talk.
Why? Bolero ka kasi. So it's so weird it just feels weird when you compliment me physically.
I find
because
it cheesy.
I know you find it cheesy, but that's really not your personality, no? When
I
you say it, it's always a joke. It's always a joke.
I think rarely, sometimes, na parang I compliment you on, bagay sa'yo yun. Parang hanggang ganyan lang.
Yeah.
Because
It's so weird.
I don't know, like, everyday tayo magkasama tapos bigla kong sasabihin, ang ganda-ganda mo, love.
Diba? Ang sweet naman nun. Ayaw mo nun.
Sige, kung gusto mo.
What if, like, you're just busy doing work and then I go up to you and say, love, you're so handsome.
Yeah, I know,
Diba?
right?
Wala.
Yun talaga yung...
Fail talaga pag physical compliments. Very awkward and not us.
I don't think it is. Like, for example, recently, I told you, diba na, love, blooming ka ngayon.
You did?
Yeah. Oh, see? You forget.
Anyway, okay,
Then you
moving
just shove it off. baka kasi nagbelo ako. Ganyan ka lang.
Yeah. No, kasi it's rare nga that you say things like that. So, first thing that comes to mind is, binola na naman, ginoke na naman niya ako. Stuff like that.
Sige, kasalanan ko na ngayon pag nag-compliment ako.
You should do it more often.
But
Anyway,
yeah, I think
Rose.
a lot of the things that matter to us are not physical. So, like for example, the things that we value. We were even talking
No,
about
not to
this.
say that it doesn't matter. It just, a lot of things matter more
Yes.
to us.
Or like parang kung may hierarchy, yun yung hindi siya on the lower scale siya. Kasi di ba napag-usapan nga natin to, like I don't know what we were talking about, but yung sagot ko was like, it depends on the game you're playing.
Yeah.
What we were talking about, do you remember?
It was about, I think, our friends who were trying to acquire certain bags that are difficult to acquire. Parang I was telling you, like, okay, we just came from this dinner with our friends and everybody was talking about their Hermes journey and how to get a certain bag because it's not as simple, to those who don't know, it's not as simple as just walking into the store, having the money and buying this really expensive bag.
Yes.
So there's this whole backstory behind it. You have to buy a certain number of things, and then there's a journey. If the SA doesn't like you, she won't sell it to you. Parang there's a game that you have to play. And everybody was talking about it. And it was really interesting. And in fact,
Yes.
I find the story very interesting. But it's not something that I would... Parang hindi ako na-FOMO na. Hindi ako kasama sa journey.
Oh, yeah. And I remember now. They were talking about certain people na grabe yung mga bags, like YouTubers or even...
Even friends.
Even friends
Yeah.
natin. And then some of our friends, wow, ang swerte naman nila.
Or
Ganyan.
parang, she has this new tennis bracelet, 1 carat diamond each. I wish I could be like that one day. Or she's flying a private jet. I wish I could do that too.
Yes.
And usually, parang, when I was growing up, when everybody's talking about a certain thing, di ba, you also want to get on it.
Yes.
So everybody has this Jansport backpack kasi that's age natin yun, di ba?
Jansport.
Jansport nung elementary, pag wala kang Jansport, hindi ka cool.
Meron
So,
ako nun dati, white yung kulay.
ako lavender.
No.
Cool pala tayo love before. So I remember, if you weren't in on the trend, parang you felt FOMO.
Yes.
Like, shucks, bakit wala ako niyan?
Yes.
And then I was telling you after that conversation with my friends na, so weird, no? Na parang wala akong feeling na sadness that I don't have these things.
I think the older we get kasi, parang nag-iiba yung perspective natin. Nag-iiba yung things that
Yes.
we value. So, I think my response to you was, it's funny how the older you get, you are playing unconsciously different games. Like, the things that you are competing in, or the things that naiinggit ka or nabavalue mo, is the game that you are playing.
Yeah. So parang in the context of that conversation, you told me na you're not kasi playing that game anymore. That game,
When you used to.
when I used to, na-FOMO ako
Yeah.
when I didn't have these certain things, but now I value different things in my life.
Yes.
Diba? So hindi na ako na-FOMO na I don't feel less accomplished that I don't have a sports car or this fancy bracelet or this fancy bag. Other people may value it and they may feel nga, okay, if I have this bag, then I'll feel a sense of accomplishment.
Yes.
But to me, I no longer feel that way because I get myself sense of accomplishment from other things now.
Yes.
So my game is different from their game.
Yes.
So, a certain group of people would think na, okay, successful ka kung may ganito ka, may ganyan ka, na-achieve mo to. Kung iba yung game mo, di ba? Like, it doesn't make me any less of a person na I don't have this designer thing that everybody has.
Yeah.
And
Or even as simple as, we're not saying any game is good or bad. We're just saying it's just different. Na parang, in some circles, being very good at playing yung mga online games, parang ang laki ng credibility mo, ang laki ng pedestal na binibigay sa'yo. Pero outside of that world,
kung hindi ka video game player,
wala naman din.
and you really suck, but if you don't care about it, then you're not playing that game and hindi ka affected na hindi ikaw yung the best. Kasi iba yung route mo.
Yes. And I wanted to talk about this because each and every day, sa social media, parang nabibigyan tayo ng highlights of certain games. Like people making a lot of money, people showing off their branded things, people
being very
succeeding
successful,
in
yeah.
academics or whatever. I think it's all about us to realize na what games are important to us.
Yeah.
Ano, yung parang alam mo yung storybook na Choose Your Own Journey.
Yes, Goosebumps. That's mine. Goosebumps. Choose your own adventure.
Choose your own adventure.
Bubuksan mo yung door or lilipat ka sa kabilang.
So, at least lang mas ma-conscious tayo. And this is something that I'm trying to be conscious of na whenever I start to get jealous of a certain thing, like parang, why am I jealous of this thing? I really don't care. I just cared right now when this was right in front of me. But
when
other
social
than
media
that,
showed you.
Other than that, hindi to importante sa akin eh. So, a lot
Or when we get judgy about other people.
Yes.
No? Like, grabe naman, she's so mayabang, she's like buying this and that.
Oo.
But that's the game she's playing and that makes her happy.
Yes.
And it in no way affects you.
Yes.
So then we have to catch ourselves. Now, why am I being judgy about this? It reflects more about you than the person you're judging.
Oo. Ako personally, the game I think I'm playing is kasi dito ako naiinggit palagi and these are the books I read all the time is mga entrepreneurs. Like, I read about Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, and parang naiinggit ako sa journey na ginagawa nila. So parang sa akin, it moves me forward din. Na when I talk to successful business leaders, I tend to pick their brain more and then parang, ang galing nung naisip mo na ganito gagawin eh. Parang, so that's kind of like the game I'm playing. So instead of it being like a goal na, I have to get to this level, it's like just like a journey. Kasi when you say a game, you have to treat it like parang siyang a series of things and a series of levels that you achieve and you challenge yourself and then move on to the next and to the next and knowing na wala talaga siyang tamang finish line. I think that's a healthy way of thinking about it na whatever game you choose, the frame is it's a game. Life, a lot of life should be treated like a game.
If you guys want to hear the full episode, you can
Check us out on Spotify.
Spotify.